All right, hold up. I think I'm missing something. Where's my Sundown decal? What is going on, guys? Today I'm out here at A-Class Sounds again, and I am going to be doing an unboxing on the Sundown Audio E8 V6. Stay tuned. Open this sucker up for you guys, and we're going to see what it's all about. If you guys like these types of videos, give it a like. Comment down below what you like or dislike about this video, and also hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Thanks for watching. Oh, I should have known. Double box. Always with the double box. Absolutely love that about Sundown stuff. That they really take care of their products. They know how they need to make their products survive through shipping. Hey! This is nice. Oh, look at that. They done effed up SA8. What? Oh, that's funny. Oof, this is a little meaty bastard. All right, hold up. I think I'm missing something. Where's my Sundown decal? Where it at? What the hell? It's all junk now. All right, I'm gonna pick that back up. Didn't mean to disrespect it like that. That is funny how it's SA8. I mean, I get it. It's probably Sundown Audio 8, but it's kind of funny. All right. There it is. Cold. Wow. I remember, back in my day, the E8s, when they first came out, they were, they were small, stamped basket, same situation. But they were not like this. Like, this is a beast. This is almost like the original SA8. I mean, I wish I had one. I don't have one sitting around. But I would almost say that this is probably the same dimensions. I'm not sure if I like that this is a little bent. But I get it, it's an economy 8, E8 economy 8. This one's bent too. What the hell? I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's whoop. Obviously, this doesn't affect anything. It's just something that I'm noting. I'm really liking this finish and this etching. That's a really good touch. I like that a lot, especially with all the confusion out there. I love that they're putting the version or revision or whatever on it now. That's fantastic. Sundown changes their stuff up so often. It's almost irritating to like understand what's what, Some big meaty washers inside there. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't think I've ever seen them put a motor together with some big meaty washers like that. Looks like a copper coil. Round wound like the old original SAs. Can't quite tell what size it is, but I'm gonna assume it's a 2-inch just by basing it off of what I think a 2-inch looks like. Come on now. Really thick tinsel leads. This is a big deal, having really nice tinsel leads on economy woofers like this, because if you don't have these beefy tinsel leads, unfortunately, consumers have kind of grown to know that Sundown is a beast of a company, and they're gonna just throw whatever amount of power that they want at these things. That's gonna say, yeah, it's 300 watts RMS. But you know darn well that somebody's gonna be like, yeah, let's just put a 1K on it, we'll be good. You know, single 8 on a 1K. I really like the stitching. Obviously that's standard now, but again, back in my day this wasn't standard, and you would actually run into failures because of how far that you could get these to move, because Sundown they design things fantastic to where you're not going to essentially bottom this out. You're going to run into issues with your actual soft parts failing before the coil would smack the bottom. Yeah, I'm really liking this a lot. I do have a little bit of a complaint. These holes seem a little small, so getting a screw through it is probably going to be tight, so you're going to have to fold this back like you have to with the 6.5s. But I mean, other than that, this thing's a monster. I really like it. It's got the bolted down spiders. Yeah, this thing's nice. Smooth back. They didn't cheap out on anything on this thing. There ain't much economical about this anymore. Other than the basket. I mean, the stamped basket obviously is where they're saving their money, but everything else is really, really well built. See if we can take a little bit of a look at the glue jobs that are done up in there. I don't know if you can see that, but looks pretty quality to me. Up in the coil. This thing's really nice. Let's see if we can fold this boot off of here. Oh, let's go this way. See what we're working with. 2 3/4 inch slugs. Yeah, that's really nice. Obviously they throw a boot on it because they don't want to make the manufacturer have to be perfect with their alignment of their slugs. So if you pull any boot off of a Sundown subwoofer or any real economical subwoofer, the slugs probably don't match up. Back when they didn't have boots, everything was perfect. I mean, everything was lined up beautiful, all that good stuff. But then they realized, hey, we don't need those things to line up, really. I mean, it's not that big of a deal as long as they're glued together. Let's just get a boot on it and save that manufacturing cost. These terminals are starting to bug me a little more. I don't normally, things like this don't normally bug me, but it's starting to kind of bug me. I mean, it's obviously attached to the stamp basket there. It's just, that's really off. I don't know if you can see how far off that is, but it's super crooked. But again, it's an economical 8. Another thing that I don't like about the 8s is that, you know, you're obviously going to have to kind of bend these inward in order to kind of get them through the holes, and you almost have to attach your wires from the inside. That's kind of a little trick in case anybody doesn't know. With any 8s from Sundown, don't put the wire here. put the wire here if you can, because then your wires come this way down around the motor. Actually, let me grab a wire sample. So I mean, you don't need anything bigger than like a 16 gauge, right? So that's what this is a 16 gauge. If you were to put the wire this way, you're gonna end up running into some issues with it fitting through the hole, because as you can see, that's super, super tight. But if you put it this way, it's a little bit more work to get it in there in the terminal, but it's a lot less work when you go to mount it in the enclosure, which in my opinion is the most important part, is mounting it in the enclosure, because you don't want to have to be like, hey, come on over here and help me out, try to get this sub in this box, and people come over and they're like, dude, it's just a little tiny 8. Like, well, yeah, you gotta feed the wire through the hole. Okay, well, whatever, bud. Yeah, I really like this a lot. I could see myself rocking a pair of these. My only real complaint, I guess, other than the other stuff, is how seemingly easy it is for this finish to scratch. That just kind of seems cheap to me, but I get it. It's an economical finish. And if they could have, maybe this is a revision in the future, if they could have designed it so they didn't have any bottom vents, I think that would really help out the usability of this woofer for like under the seat truck boxes and stuff like that. But again, they do have other woofers that that are built for that, like the SD line. The suspension is a little light. As you can see, I can pretty much push it in and push it up very simplistically. But again, it's probably just a single layer spider. This is the XV3 and this is the EV6. As you can see, it's a large difference in the speaker. This guy right here is 750 RMS. This one's 300 RMS. While I put this speaker back in, I'm going to do a quick shameless plug. If you're around Minnesota and you want to get a really good enclosure built, or you want to pick up some Sundown Audio equipment of your own, make sure you stop by A-Class Sounds in Spring Lake Park.